protecting the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens is consistent with keeping firearms away from people who are at risk of harming themselves or harming others. Whereas in states where elected officials have taken action to pass common sense gun safety legislation and policy consistent with the Second Amendment, fewer people die or are injured by gun violence. Whereas protecting public safety in the communities they serve is a mayor's highest responsibility. Whereas federal and New Jersey's laws enacted to address gun violence, including the National Bipartisan Safer Communities Act of 2022 and New Jersey's universal background checks laws, as well as policies such as safe storage of firearms, have satisfactorily shown to reduce gun violence. Whereas mayors and law enforcement officers know their communities best, are most familiar with local crime activity and how to address it and be best positioned to understand how to keep their children safe. Whereas June 6, 2025 would have been the 27th birthday of Hadia Pendleton, the teenager who marched in President Obama's second inaugural parade and was tragically shot and killed just weeks later in her hometown of Chicago. Whereas the idea of National Gun Violence Awareness Day was inspired by a group of Hadia's friends who asked their classmates to commemorate her life by wearing orange, the color hunters wear to announce themselves to other hunters when in the wilderness. And orange is a color that symbolizes the value of human life. And by wearing orange on June 6, 2025, and by acknowledging June as National Gun Violence Awareness Month, Americans will help raise awareness about gun violence by honoring the lives lost and human hardship endured due to gun violence. Whereas to honor Hadia and the thousands of other Americans whose lives were tragically cut short every year, and the countless survivors who are injured by shootings every day, a national coalition of organizations has designated June 6, 2025 as the 11th annual National Gun Violence Awareness Day. Now therefore it be resolved that the Township of Millburn affirms its commitment to reduce gun violence, to pledge to do all it can do to keep firearms out of the wrong hands, to encourage responsible gun ownership, including safe storage of firearms, and to support common sense gun violence prevention legislation consistent with the Second Amendment. And now be it further resolved that the Millburn Township Committee, on behalf of the Millburn Township residents, do hereby affirm the Township's commitment to remember all victims and survivors of gun violence and to declare that we, as a country, must do more to reduce gun violence.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. I'm here with my colleague, Panina Barr. My name is Diane. Can you hear me? My name is Diane Dresdale. I'm the Gun Violence Prevention Chairperson for National Council of Jewish Women in Essex County. I'm also a leader in Moms Who Are in Action, New Jersey. I want to say a few words. I want to thank the Mayor and the Township Committee for issuing this proclamation. The proclamation makes clear that gun violence in the United States is a public health crisis, a crisis not found in other high-income countries. The crisis is expected to worsen as the current federal leadership in Washington has reversed common sense policies proven to reduce gun violence. Just one example is in May, the administration decided to permit the sale of devices that enable standard firearms to fire like machine guns, reversing the president's position in his first term. Still, we are fortunate in New Jersey that we have one of the lowest rates of firearm deaths and injury in the country. This is no coincidence. For example, we have a comprehensive concealed carry permitting process. We have permit and background check requirements for all gun purchases. We have an extreme risk protection law, a law that lowers the risk of someone in distress from hurting themselves or others with a gun. We have strong ghost gun laws, an assault weapons ban, and in New Jersey, bless you, we have prioritized community violence intervention and hospital-based intervention programs. And to that end, we invite all to attend the Northern New Jersey Wear Orange to End Gun Violence rally being held on June 7th at 11 a.m. on the steps of the Morristown Municipal Building. We will have lawmakers, gun violence survivors, and importantly, speakers from the community violence intervention programs such as Newark Community Street Team, who will speak to their dangerous work on the ground that saves lives every day. And this work, by the way, was recently had its funding extremely cut. The Justice Department in late April cut over $1 billion from community violence intervention program funding. This funding was made under Bipartisan Safer Communities Act of 2022, and since 2022, and as a direct result, statistics show, of the funding to CVI programs, there's been a reduction in gun violence in inner cities in particular. So with the cut of this funding, we're going to sure to see a rise in violence again in the city. So I'm urging everyone to contact your state and federal legislatures and urge them to issue more funding, vote for funding for community violence intervention. And we're going to be focusing on that at the rally in Morristown on the 7th. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Chief Echeverria.
No, I liked it the other way before. Much better. Good evening, Mayor Romano, Deputy Mayor Cohen, esteemed members of the Township Committee, Alex, Tim, valued colleagues, friends, and family. On behalf of all the members of the Millburn Fire Department, I would like to convey our profound gratitude to the Township Committee and the community. It is both an honor and an uplifting privilege to present the candidates for appointment this evening. At this time, I'd like to introduce probationary firefighter William Alas and probationary firefighter Owen Vaughn. You go in the middle. You can stand in the middle. You can face that way. It failed already, Felix. What are you guys doing? They're the hiring committee, that's why. William Alas was raised in Union City, New Jersey. He resides in Roosevelt Park, New Jersey. He attended Union Hill High School, graduating in June 2008. He worked at Deutsche Bank as a trust administrator. William has a bachelor's degree in business administration and a strong understanding of fiduciary responsibilities. Before beginning his career in the financial services, William served 8 years in the United States Marine Corps, attaining the rank of sergeant. During his service, he completed 3 combat deployments to the Middle East and was recognized with several honors, including a certificate of commendation, 2 Good Conduct Medals, and the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. He was honorably discharged in 2018. His time in the Marines instilled in him a deep sense of discipline, leadership, and resilience, traits that continue to guide his professional conduct. William's wife, Jennifer, and his children, Julian and Juliet, are with him tonight. Probationary firefighter Alas will be assigned to the Morris County Fire Academy for the next 3 months. Owen Vaughn was born and raised in Cranford, New Jersey. He is a 2014 graduate of Cranford High School and earned a Bachelor of Arts in Communications from King's College in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania in 2018. Owen has also attended the New Jersey City University, earning a Bachelor's of Science in Fire Science in 2024. Owen found his passion for the fire service when he became a volunteer firefighter for the Garwood Fire Department in 2019. He became a emergency medical technician in 2021 and has worked for On-Time Medical Transport for 3 years. During that time, he was assigned to critical care ambulance and worked as a field training officer. He is joined tonight by his parents, Brian and Mary Kate, his girlfriend Hannah, and his family. Probationary firefighter Vaughn will be assigned to the training division. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve Resolution 25-149, which confirms the appointments?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Deputy Mayor Cohen?
Yes.
Mr. Sacramandi?
Yes.
Mayor Romano?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ms. Gaddy will now issue the oath of office.
Raise your right hand for the Bible. And then you repeat after me, okay? I state your name. Do solemnly swear. I will support the Constitution. Of the United States. And the Constitution. Of the State of New Jersey. And I will faithfully discharge. The duties of firefighter. Of the Milburn Township Fire Department. According to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Congratulations and welcome. Congratulations and welcome.
Congratulations. We'll take a 5-minute recess for those that don't wish to stay.